All right, welcome back to Signalis. We got a Astro Plate, and now I think this is the episode where I'm going to actually put it into the thing. Yes, it is, because I had to double check the thumbnail made for this. Though, speaking of thumbnails, I can't wait to start Paper Mario.
I swear, I've
Well,
skipped.
okay, so do you know the character Dupless?
Yeah.
So for both times, I entered a name. The names I entered were Pretty Cure characters.
Fuck.
And guess what the thumbnails are?
All pretty cute.
Well, will be. Well, one's gonna be the one character I entered in for the first time, and it's gonna be the other character I entered in. Okay, so for this puzzle, I had to look it up. I could never figure this fucking puzzle out. Not for my very first playthrough, not for the playthrough I did on my own, nor the playthrough I did for my review. I have no fucking clue how to actually solve that. That little glow, like that satellite room thing that I was in, that's your solution. I still can't figure it out. So the reason why I'm not moving right now is because I'm currently looking it up. And there we go. Now I'm actually moving. Because fuck this puzzle. I am not looking forward to actually playing Siren. Because it has some fucking odd puzzles in there as well.
I want to read Siren.
I think we're talking about two different things.
Yeah, exactly. One's a video game, and one's an older Shonen Jump series.
Shown. Oh, okay. For I don't know. For some reason, when I hear Siren, I feel like it may be like a Josei.
No, it's like a mid 2000s, like a mid 2000s Shonen Jump series. I know,
All right.
and I know it's like it's out of print in English. But luckily, it's 16 volumes long.
Alright.
You can hear my parents in the background.
Yeah, I was literally about to mention that.
Yeah, I think that can be taken out, luckily.
Probably. Oh, I don't know. I won't know until I'm editing. But now we can ride the elevator down into the mine shaft.
Luckily, it's not.
Oh,
Never mind.
sorry. Finish what you were gonna say.
Let me see here. Siren.
You were still talking about Siren.
Yep. It has a lot of It has a lot of categories. It was like an action, adventure, high stakes game, psychological, romance, sci-fi, shonen, strategy game, superpower, and supernatural.
Fucking hell.
All in a nice 145 chapters and 16 volumes.
Well, at least it's short.
I mean, it's
Like that. Like the knife that just got implanted into the one guy. Speaking of mine shafts, I remember when I was watching some episodes of Legends, and this one team who made it to the temple fucking lost because the one temple guard missed his cue. It was in season 1. The kid got down in the mine shaft, went through the little stone door thing into the Tomb of the Ancient Kings. They start looking for the fucking key in the tomb, and then here comes the temple guard walking in, and it's like, no, dude, you missed your fucking shot. Let the kid keep going. You're the one who fucked up. And the worst part is, the kid was one room away from the item. I would have been so pissed if I was on Legends like that. Although I'm actually kind of glad we didn't go on season 4. If we even pass any auditions.
I feel like I'll get really mad after one episode.
Well, no, dude, fucking hell. Season 4, they wanted to turn that into a fucking reality show.
No, thank you.
Like they cut in with fucking those little confession cam type of deal.
No, I don't want that. I feel like if I
and instead of 6 teams, there were only 4, and they extended it to be an hour.
no, I that would just honestly you lose more time thinking about ideas for an hour-long episode than just for 30 minutes.
Well, here's the thing, like I don't know how much of the original you actually watched, but there's like 3 Temple games, right?
Yeah, I care. I watched a lot of it more on reruns.
Well, obviously, I think it was there before any of us were born. Let me double check.
I just remember one day, was it my brother putting it on, and I was like, "What the hell is this?"
No. 93. So yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was before any of us were fucking born. So it was with reruns. Yeah. But I'm just sitting there thinking, this is cool and all, but you only have 2 Temple games where for each of the episodes, like half the episodes, I should say, there was always a tiebreaker.
There really was.
And it fucking sucked. Like the original run, they had it perfect. Three Temple games. First 2 were worth a half. Last one's worth a whole. And that kept the tiebreaker away because there was barely a tiebreaker there. And the tiebreaker, fucking hell, was do or die. For those of you who do not know, especially if you're like a younger person, for the tiebreaker, it was called. They brought in something called the tiebreaker pedestal, which is just 2 of what they call gongs put together with each team's color. You're asked one last question. If you think you know it, you rang the gong and gave your answer. It was only one question. If the team who gave the answer was correct, they went to the temple with what they got. If they were wrong, the other team, they go to the temple. And that, I barely remember season 4, but it wasn't really like that. It was idiotic. And not to mention One Room. Holy fuck, One Room. So in season 2, there's a room called Medusa's Lair. You had to put 4 snakes into Medusa's head. A lot of contestants had trouble with that, so they dropped it to just 2 snakes. Then in season 4, they had a room called the Queen's Armory. You had to dress the Queen for war by putting 5 items on her. A shield, a spear, I want to say, a necklace, and I forget what else. I think one of them was a fucking anklet. And holy fuck, the one guy was having trouble with that shit. And not only that, they fucking ruined some of the runs. Like, I love Kirk Fogg as a host, but don't have him in the temple where he can trip people up. Because the first episode he was in there, it was these 2 contestants who were on the original season, like the original run, and that encountering him there would have shaves off way too much time for them.
How much time are we talking?
It was like a couple of seconds, but a couple of seconds it makes a lot of difference in the temple. Like, I remember this one chick in the original run, she kept going back and forth, and that was like a couple of seconds. But by the time she could actually get to the item, it was too late. She ran out of time. I mean, sometimes a moderate pace can work. Though, real quick about the game. So, this sign is talking about those wires around. Do not walk into those wires. You will instantly take damage. The flashlight is what's needed to actually spot them better. But as I was saying, like, a modern pace can work. I saw this this one run. I think it was in season 1. This one girl, she was taking her time, but she was able to get the item and get out with like 10 seconds to spare. But that was when you still had to cross through those little smoke tower things in season 1. Though fucking... Some of those rooms would probably scare the shit out of a lot of people.
Yeah, maybe, most likely.
Well, I mean, you had the Dark Forest, where in season 2 and 3, you had to stick your hand into the trees to try and find the key. And if a temple guard's in there, the trees will literally try to hug you. So, that happening where you're just focusing on trying to get out, that's going to scare the shit out of you. And not only that, in season 3, you had the one armory room. I'm forgetting the name of it, where you had to go into armor and throw down these switches, and a temple guard will reach out and grab you. I think I even heard this one girl scream because of it, because fucking caught her off guard so much. The one game show I'm still shocked has not seen a revival is Nick Arcade.
I think it's just maybe for the time period it came out, it would work in today's standards or something. But it could happen. But
yeah, I mean it's all about how you actually modernize it. The fucking one part where you can bet X amount of points depending on how well you do with a game, that can just be called retro attack. But real quick, you have 5 minutes to walk around and explore. This part's mainly for just it's mainly just for lore. But as I was getting at, but yeah, I don't know, it'll be harder to do because the video game world segment, you're on a green screen and you had to see your progress on a fucking CRT, and back then I don't think Nickelodeon spent that much, so you're probably squinting to see what you were doing on a small ass CRT television. Although I was still shocked that Figure It Out got a revival.
So, like I said, some things could be it's like I said, time, either it's time period, or it is and at least enough easy methods to get around to modernize it.
Yeah. Though fucking Double Dare, I hate that that had 3 different versions. I don't 80s kids, since I was an 80s show. What the fuck do you guys see in that? I tried watching the original, I tried watching 2000, I tried watching I want to say 2016. They all had good hosts for it. But it was fucking boring. The only fun part was the obstacle course. But you know what? I'm just glad it wasn't the fucking UK version, because that... boring as all hell. And the only reason why the Australian version was so good is that we had a fucking partnership with them. If you guys couldn't tell, I love game shows.
Too much.
Yeah, especially since I marathoned this one British show called The Crystal Maze.
You have literally a obsession as much as crack cocaine sometimes.
6 seasons of hour-long episodes, dude.
Yeah, I'm good.
Hey, it's actually a good game show. It's one team of 6. They go through the quote-unquote Crystal Maze. There are 4 different sections to it per season. There could be the Aztec section, the futuristic, industrial, ocean, Eastern, and I feel like I'm forgetting one section. No, medieval. That's what I was forgetting. And there's skill games, mystery games, physical games, and you're just trying to get enough time crystals for the final part of the game show. I I highly recommend it. It's not a bad show, although when Nickelodeon made their own version, I really wish they did not get Adam Conover for it. You know that dude, the fucking Adam Ruins Everything dude?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I hated him as a host. But real quick before I continue, this is a boss fight. You guys like Silent Hill 2? Well, this is Pyramid Head at home. You're just surviving for X amount of times. Each shot to this fucking thing decreases the timer. You'll know the boss fight's pretty much over when that one chick actually fires at him. So, sorry, continue what you were about to say.
What was I gonna say? I don't know. I discovered a post recently. It was like, is like delete one anime transformation forever. It was QCM for Naruto, Gear 5 Luffy, Vestlord for Vestalord Ichigo, or Master Ultra Instinct Goku. What would you
Ultra Instinct, just so I didn't have to fucking hear this Shaggy Ultra Instinct meme. It was one of the most unfunniest memes ever.
It literally started because of a freaking Scooby-Doo movie. I also say Ultra Instinct mainly because how many people like abuse the theme too, and it gets really annoying after a while. Yes, it was funny for like a month, and it was not funny anymore. Cause like, we don't see Vestalord Ichigo that much. I don't know if you got to that point.
No.
But you know what it looks like, right?
I don't think I do. Because I am on chapter 492.
Okay, I'm trying to think when it shows up. Because it's been a little bit since I read Bleach.
Woo! Finally! Fucking finally!
It's out finally?
Yep. So, time to download it.
Fucking weeb.
Takes one to know one, fucker. These fucking animals better stay fucking human, because holy shit, the episode preview that was in the last one made it seem like fucking Komugi, Yuki, and Daifuku couldn't turn human anymore. And before you ask, the fucking rabbit was able to fucking morph.
Like anything in that series can morph.
I mean, in Power Rangers and Super Sentai, you have kids.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but at the same time, it's... Yeah. What can I really say?
Fact, this is what the rabbit and his owner looks like when they're morphed. I mean, it's all right, but it
could be better.
Yeah, they were initially movie exclusive.
Fuck, I hate that sometimes.
Well, hey, it's better than how it was in King Oger. At least they were fucking reintroduced. Like, they didn't suddenly get the ability to morph because they had an amnesia or some shit like that. I'm not gonna spoil it for people watching since, wonderful. The ending for it's still brand new, but yeah, it's it was something I wanted to happen, but I just hate how late it came to be. But if you could send what Ichigo looks like, motherfucker.
Oh, I bet you're waiting to like didn't want to be.
No. This is still episode 8.
Okay, I sent it.
Oh, that kind of looks like the form he was in when he killed the one Espada.
It's like it's basically the complete transformation.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Like I said, you only see it you only see it once though, and that's it. He never uses.
Well, that's a bit of a waste.
Well, it's kind of like a berserker mode kind of thing too.
Oh, so you mean like that one form Guts takes in Berserk?
Yeah.
Alright.
Like can't control it basically.
Alright, okay. Well, can't wait to see him in the manga itself, but hey, we'll see you guys in episode 9. Almost forgot what episode we're about to go into.
Dude, when you're trying to find like raw scans of manga to see if they have hiragana, like furigana inside it, it's a pain in the ass.
Well, I know Onimai has
Furigana. Well, I
son of a bitch.
that one I did know. Well, I was saying that we both own the first volume of. Well, you own all of it.
Yeah, and
Well, you have all of it. I don't have any of it. I have,
up to a certain point, and plus 3 of the anthology things.
yeah, I don't have the anthologies because right now it's trying to found. Yep, Blue Box does use furigana. Actually, I can't wait. I'm gonna buy that in Japanese too.
Oh fuck!
What?
No, it's just me getting over the fucking
You choked on some.
wrong pipe.
You choked on a little bit of the Mountain Dew. The dew got you.
Yeah, the do did me. I did not do the do.